Ooh, we ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground. Yeah, man. We came too far to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust the move. We ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground. We ain't got no time to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust the move.
Got some haters wanna be like me, but I'm one-on-one like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but I ain't nothing sweet around here. I knock out your teeth, boy. They so copy and paste. But at least you got good taste. Well, I got something that you can't replace. I got that soul power from outer space.
Ooh, we ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground.
Yeah, man.
We came too far to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust the move. We ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground.
That's right.
We ain't got no time to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust the move.
Ooh, yeah. Cause we bringing that funk. Funky like a skunk that got stuck in your trunk. Run it up, nah, we gon' run amok. So saucy, get a second-hand trunk. Come on, go on. Shake your lovely lady lungs. Put your hips in it, baby. Go on, bounce your butt. Put a dip in it, baby. Go on, walk with a strut. Cause I'm too damn hot. Somebody call a fire truck. Come on.
Ooh, we ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground. We came too far to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust the move. We ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground. We ain't got no time to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust the move. Bust a move.
Talk to him, baby.
Let me see you bust a move.
That's right.
Bust a move.
Come on.
Let me see you bust a move. Let's go. We ain't come to play around. The roof on fire, but our boots on the ground.
Right here.
We came too far to lose, so just stop all that talking and bust a move.
Bust.
H-Town, what up? The Hustletown shopping spree is back, and we doing it bigger than ever right here at the Walmart Northline location.
Yes, sir. 7 to 9 p.m. off of I-45 and Cross Timbers.
This time of year, man, what it's time for?
979 The Box, Hustletown.
Hustletown, man, they really doing some big stuff for the city.
The Hustletown Toy Drive. Artists, executives, entrepreneurs.
Help us fill the 97.9 The Box fan with as many toys as possible this holiday season.
Can't make it December 13th?
We have over 10 locations where you can stop by and drop off at any time.
Check out Hustletown Network's Instagram for drop-off location and full details.
And don't forget,
Sunday, December the 17th, join us right here at Church 633 as we take time to serve our community and distribute all these toys to all these precious families.
Show up, show out for the kids.
This is Hustletown Network.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This your boy Regular Talk with the Regular Talk Podcast. Man, we are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. Man, we got Lyfe Cannabis Education in the house. How you doing, man? Oh my goodness.
I'm good.
Man, we've been waiting for this episode. It's been happening for a while now. So to have you here, it's an honor. How was the trip?
Good. It was good.
That's awesome,
Pretty
man.
fast, peaceful.
That is
vibes.
awesome. Man, I appreciate every single one of y'all watching, man. This episode is brought to you by the Regular Talk Podcast and Houston City Beat, HoustonCityBeat.com. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, this is going to be more of a kickback interview, man. We're going to get a lot of knowledge on cannabis education and how to use it, you know what I mean, the different forms of how you can use it and everything. Man, we got singer-songwriter Cricket Moon in the house. What's going on? 420 all day, every day. All right, so let's start with tell everybody where you from and how was it like growing up in your city?
Okay, so my name is Melisa Barksdale. I'm from Victoria, Texas. I've been there since '79. Pretty much a good town. It's a little hard doing the cannabis movement there, trying to make a new ripple. You know what I'm saying? I guess in 2004 is when I got out of prison for growing cannabis. So I didn't understand it back in the day, you know what I mean? Like I got 7 siblings, so it was hot boxing, rolling in the car and growing, plain old Reggie because it grew fast and it was accessible, you know what I'm saying? And made medicine for the elders and stuff. So I guess it was like they want to give me 20 years, they gave me 5 for growing a plant. That was not okay with my soul, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all the state of Texas took so much away from me. You know what I'm saying? So God got jokes, and it was in 2009 I was ran over, a drunk driver, jumps curb, whatever, and I lost my leg. And Texas, once again, got jokes. They want to put me on all kinds of pills, you know, and it looked like a Skittle box for pain, just phantom pain, just everything. There was a pill. And one of the doctors had looked me in my eye and said, have you ever, you know, healed with cannabis? And I was like, oh, well, I grow, but I didn't know how to use it as medicine, the proper way to get the usage out of it. So he said, I tell you what, you know, you're a redhead. You're allergic to half these pills anyway. I mean, they're making me more sicker. And believe it or not, I was like 310 pounds, could not breathe after this. You know what I mean? So he paid for me to go to Colorado. I went up there to Brighton, Colorado, met Val and Sandy Martinez. They call him Doc. He is a medicine healer. And I learned everything from that plant from top to bottom to where I can pull the oil out of the soil type mess. And went to college up there, became a 420 nurse to where I can, you know, tell you what you need. You might not need to smoke it. You just might need a little rub. You know what I'm saying? So
let me stop you right there. Cricket. We're gonna keep going back and forth to the comments too. We can totally relate. Big Pharma Bull. Yes, Big Pharma Bull, definitely. Isn't it crazy how the alcohol is legal, the pills are legal. Like you said, you go to prison for growing plants. You get out, you get hit by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
But that's perfectly legal.
Because God had different plans. You know what I'm saying? This is my passion. I'm good at growing it. I'm good at what I know with this plant. You know, and God's like, let me go ahead and turn your world around real quick. So when I came from Colorado, I learned everything, the law, everything you need to know about what we could do here as far as not going back to prison for it. You know? So coming back to Texas when the ripple started happening, you know, it was just a little baby ripple, you know, where they were just talking about it. And it was just like CBD here, CBD here, CBD. And I'm like, oh, I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to come back to Texas. My dad's a Marine. He's a vet, you know. I'm working with vets, getting them off pain pills now. You know, I'm getting kids off Adderall, Ritalin. And teachers are saying, what did you do? And I'm like, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? The parents, they chose to trust me that I'm not going to give them, you know, their children nothing to where these kids are like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And they're not on these pills no more. Yeah. Like the state hates me. I'm a number one threat. So I'll take it and I'll fight for these kids. I go to court for these kids. CPS cases, if y'all got kids, CPS, your kids got taken away and it's only for cannabis, call me. I can get your kids back real quick. Like if that's all y'all have is just straight up cannabis in your system and nothing else, call me. I'll go to court for you. I'll press that date. We'll get it pushed forward and we'll go ahead and get your kids home. Y'all
see that number right there? You know what I mean? She will also be at the Reckless 100 celebration tonight at the Great Kanaka's Atomic Tiki Bar, sponsored by Something Real Barbecue, located at 2113 South Gordon Street, Alvin, Texas. Best barbecue in Texas. Y'all check it out. But this is her card right here. She'll also be passing out her cards tonight. So like she said, call them. I noticed on the card, you know, it says, helping Texas every step of the way to heal with cannabis. Sign up and get free 1 hour education class. Let's talk about your education class.
So education class, Texas is going to go medical. It's not really trying to go recreational. I go up to the Capitol. I do my marches at the Capitol. I talk at the Capitol. It's more of a big money thing. They'd have to let people off, you know, that had an ounce that aren't got like a year of probation. So they want that Lafayette. They're not really trying to let people go like the other states have been.
They want that money, like you said.
Right.
That's
so
exactly
it's
what
going
it
to be full medical. Medical, what it is there's so many. It's not just for cancer no more. It's PTSD. I have a patient that has an ingrown toenail. I put her on neuropathy. She's good to go. She's got an ointment now, and she doesn't have any pain no more. She can walk. You know, my elders, the education class is pretty much. I'm going to educate you when you get your card of all the benefits you have as a patient, being a cannabis patient. So when it goes through full medically, each patient can grow 6 plants per patient. Not everybody know how to grow.
And this is in the state of Texas?
In the state of Texas.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're talking about this. Oh, let's go. We got some more questions. And all right, let's see. So we got the poet joining in from YouTube. How you doing? Said, I started my journey with cannabis late in my life, and I learned so much about how my body works and how it heals. That's what's up, poet. That's what's up. That's awesome. That's definitely awesome. And we got published author Lavonia Grant, correct. There are so many people who have wrongfully convicted and judged due to their use of cannabis. Definitely. Good afternoon, Tamara. Good afternoon. So there's a lot of people here. They're watching from all over, but we're gonna have a lot of people watching and in the future watching that's in Texas. So I didn't know you can grow plants in Texas.
Once it goes through full medical, each patient per household. So if you've got like 4 patients in one house that are all card holders, that's 24 plants. Not every patient knows how to grow, and that's where Mama Red gonna come in, and then a lot of people coming from out of state are gonna come to help us. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only one doing South Texas, and I do all the way from Victoria. I do a little bit outside of Houston. I've done Conroe, you know, and I go all the way down to Laredo, and I'm the only one, and I'm trying my best. You know, I'm signing doctors up to where they're cannabis doctors, and they can go ahead and refer you over to medical cannabis doctors. It's all done by phone. It's if you get food stamps, you get Medicaid. Pretty much you get your med card for free. It's your body, your choice. The state can't fight you over it. But growing the plant, once again, not everybody knows how to.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be able to come in and show the families, this is how you grow from beginning to end. I'm going to be, when I say every step of the way, I'm there for every single family to show them, okay, this is how you do the plant. Okay, you want Eddie's? I'm going to show you how to make that butter real quick. Or you want a tincture? I'm going to go ahead and show you. And I'm not going to do it like the hard way. I came from the hood, so everything is simple. You know, I'm not real like, oh, you need this fancy machine. No, let's go to Walmart. I want everybody to heal, and you know, ointments, you know, stuff like that. I have people that have PTSD. They can pop fireworks next to them. Now they're like, "What you do to me?" I'm like, "Why you ain't jumping no more?" They're like, "I guess I'm cured. PTSD is curable."
That's awesome.
It's curable.
And for people who don't know what Eddies are, those are edibles. It's a different form of cannabis that you know you can smoke it. You got your oils, you got your creams, you got your edibles. How did Weed Lyfe Cannabis education start? Let's just talk about that.
It started when I was up there in Colorado, and I ended up growing for the first time when I was up there. And I grew Black Molly, and she made high times, you know, up there. They said I learned the plant so quick that I was able to get a plant that helps. Oh my goodness. It helps all the vets. So I tried to grow a strand that's going to help us, because now I'm an amputee for phantom pain pills. You know, that we don't need those, your kidneys shut down. And then the doctor's quick to say, well, we got a dialysis center. And I'm quick to say, I'm gonna go ahead and bind that, you know what I mean? Because my ancestors are saying, no, we can heal, you know, a different way. So when I made that, I started thinking, you know what, I'm gonna come back to Texas. Not everybody's gonna know what I know. They just know about hotboxing with the friends, straight up. They don't know the laws, the rules, so I went ahead and I flooded my brain. I mean, with everything that I you know, could think of with this plant. Yeah. So my partner was up there and he said, well, Melisa, I tell you what, a man from High Times came up to me. He says, you know, you're an educator. I said, well, I did work at the church for abused women, but I had to stop that because what stays in the church, and you see the women come in and start to leave the church. I'm going to follow who did that to you. So that wasn't my calling. You know what I'm saying? So I kept seeing me at the pulpit too at the same time. And then when he said, you know, you're an educator, I was like, ooh. He's like, you're educating people all over the world for this plant. I got called to Wyoming for the Shoshone Indians. When it started the Ripple, I got them growing out. They've done 6 grows. They call me the white medicine healer. Now I'm the white woman. I like that. Yeah. Jarvis.
Show them that right there. That's
her name is Jarvis. Y'all can look her up on my Facebook page. She's a bead maker. They call me the white lady medicine healer. They're doing an amazing job. Y'all can look up the Shoshone Indians. So we stayed up here. They did they called it Mother Earth medicine. You know, they talk a little bit slower, but we got them to where they're growing now. We got them hooked up.
Natives, okay.
People in Brighton, Colorado now go to the Shoshone Indians because they're a lot closer since I'm in Texas. So I've hooked them up with really good people. Yeah. So, I got people in Oklahoma now that are making candles and incense. All these people that you see on this board have come and shown me love in Victoria, Texas. That's dope. I mean, from all over the United States have come and shown love because they said, Melisa, you're doing this by yourself. We got your back. So I got every patient's back, and I'll do cards. I'll renew the cards for them. I'll sit down with them. How you feeling? What's going on? You know, I take my time with each person. And that's over 800 patients that I'm doing.
Oh man, congratulations on that. Man, let's see.
Thank God for technology though.
Melisa, you are awesome, doing great, doing something great.
Thank you.
Eddies are highly effective. I use them for pain. When the pills didn't work, those did. I'm glad you said that. So let's touch on edibles because excuse me. All right, so like, you know, people smoke, you know what I mean? I know people who smoke but can't do edibles.
Right.
So how do you recommend testing your, what's the word I'm looking for?
So I give them the lowest dose possible first. You know what I'm saying? Like the lowest that there possibly is, period. See how they do. Most of the kids, though, they do good off the gummies, the cookies, the hot Cheetos, the Doritos. They treat it like medicine. And I'm really not giving the kids too much THC. I'm giving them more of a CBN, you know, a high dose of CBN at nighttime.
What is CBN?
So CBN is your stony, the only way I can explain it to y'all is the stony Moroni part of the plant that makes you feel like, yeah, this is a good plant.
Okay.
CBN is the main part of the plant to make you, it's that good. You know what I mean?
See, I've heard of CBD. I never heard of CBN, so I'm learning something here too.
You need to look that up too. CBN, it's the higher dose you take at nighttime, you're gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean? Your anxiety's gone. Your racing thoughts are gone. Your what I gotta do tomorrow, stop, you're done. You're at bedtime, you're at peace. It just brings you that harmony that you need in order for that sleep rest, you know?
Yeah.
So with the kids, when they wake up off that CBN, it's still working. So they're like, when they were like, oh, I don't wanna go to school, and I got the parents calling me saying, Lil John's in here brushing his teeth, got his pants on, ready for school. Like, he in the kitchen eating cereal and he don't need me. What you do? And I'm like, you good? Nah, you know, they're panicking. I'm like, that's what I want to hear. So I know it's working when the parents are like, I got a new kid over here. And I'm like, bet, gang, you know, that's what it's about. You know? So the education center I brought it down here, fixing to open up in Victoria. I just don't know what part of Victoria yet. Because I've been testing waters, you know, and I've been pushing some buttons, and it is what it is. But I'm gonna still, like, they know it's me, no mask on. I come in, and when I come in with my chest up, my head up, and let's talk and get it done. So
so you being in Victoria, that's a little, I guess we could say a little country town or a small town, whatever. So doing what you do, how is it? Is it welcomed out there? How are the officials feeling about it? How are the people of the city feeling about it?
The city's ready. The city is like real ready. We got a couple of shops that have opened up, like Faded with Alejandra. Me and her went to school together, medical school, learned ICD-9, CPT codes, you know, because you need that for cannabis too, you know, for your education center. Believe it or not, CPT codes and ICD-9.
So you do. So in order to run this business, so you do need a medical degree.
I got that.
Licensed and certifications and all that through the state. All right, that's dope. That's dope. So if anybody's interested and wanted to know how to do a business,
I can train. You know, I need some help too. The state of Texas, it's called Teacup. I guess Texas has jokes too. So when you go on the DPS registry and you type in cannabis or marijuana, nothing's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
But if you go on the DPS registry and you put in Teacup, Texas Compassionate Use Program, seeing that it's
anything
all hidden.
To hide it. Yeah, anything to hide it. That's
because
crazy.
As you know, we're at the Capitol and we're talking to make a move. You know, we only got 15 minutes per person to talk to about it. So it's like they're pushing us through on the cannabis real fast. But the more we talk about it, and the more Texas is like, they caught on. It's called Teacup.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna come up. So I've got 27 hemp farms going right now. You know what I mean? I can get, if you got an acre of land and you got cows, you got goats, you got whatever, if you got that extra acre, I can come in, get you the license, show you how to grow it from start to finish, how to harvest it, turn it into feed, and you save money and your animals get good food and your soil gets clean type mess too. So I can do that as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's real awesome. I definitely commend you, man. This is dope. You know what I mean? Very informative. Let's talk about pain. You know, like we were talking about pain pills earlier. So there's creams. So let's speak on that.
So we got ointments. A lot of it amputees. I push it a lot. It's just a pea size, and it goes straight into to where you're cut or where you're missing, you know, a limb or whatnot. People who have back surgery, muscle pains, tightness, you put this cream on and it goes straight directly where you're hurting, and you're just like, there's nothing there no more. There's no pain. It hits you directly where it needs to go. With the cream too, we also got patches. The women are buying these really, really a lot for their menstrual cramps. You know, hard cramps, they put patches on each side and they're not menstrual cramping no more. No more Midol, no more, you know, nothing.
Yo.
They're just like, what did you give me?
That's crazy.
I'm like, how did you do that?
That's crazy. Before we continue, we're gonna get to another track. Y'all stay tuned, man. Go ahead and share this. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. And if you're rocking with us on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're rocking with us on Facebook, go ahead, comment, share, like it, share again, share to 5-6 people. And if you listening to us on YouTube Music, I really appreciate you guys. My podcast goes where you go. This right here is Cooley Bully and Randy's one of the new tracks, Be Like You. So, man, check it out.
I just wanna get money. I just wanna be happy. But it seems like everybody's trying to distract me. I just wanna be like you, yeah, just like you. Living in the perfect world with a perfect girl where everything is cool. But I feel like they coming for me, so I feels I got to carry my heat everywhere I go, cause I know for sure they won't catch me sleep. Yeah, I just wanna be like you, just like you. Living a regular life, just the kids and wife where everything is cool. But these songs that play in my head won't let me rest, baby, until I'm dead. Yeah, it's the gift and the curse. Yeah, it could be worse. I could be locked in the Fed. I just wanna be like you, just like you. Not have to struggle, not have to hustle, ever seen the blues. I just wanna be like you, yeah, just like you. Not have to hustle, never ever struggle, have to sing the blues. I just wanna be like you,
just like you. I'll be a perfect girl in a perfect world where every day feels new. I don't want no pressures of being pretty, no more games cause they wanna mess with me. I just wanna be free, escape all the people trying to trick me. I just wanna be like you, just like you. I'll be a perfect girl in a perfect world where every day feels new. I just wanna be like you, just like you. I have my kids and my man, my toes deep in the sand, and we'll do what we do. I just wanna be like you,
just like you. Living in the perfect world with a perfect girl where everything is cool. Yeah, I just wanna be like you, just like you. Living a regular life, just the kids and wife where everything is cool. Yeah. I just wanna get money, I just wanna be happy. But it seems like everybody's trying to distract me. I just wanna be like you, yeah. Just like you. I just wanna be like you, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast. I'm here at Rare and Classic Video Games, located at 362 South Mason Road, Katy, Texas. It is that time of the year again for Hustletown Network's Toy Drive. Y'all come over, drop some toys in the box, buy some video games. Man, it's that time to get back, that time of the year. Have a good day. Man, we are back. We are back. Actually, no, we're not back because we have one more thing to promote real quick. Actually, man, make sure y'all come join us tonight at the Reckless 100 celebration at the Great Kanaka's Atomic Tiki Bar. It's gonna be amazing. We got a bunch of artists, performing. Grammy-nominated artists, Cooley Bully, Randy Love. We got Mason Your Face. We got a bunch of artists come join us, man. It's gonna be awesome, man. We got a bunch of vendors and stuff. Here's a little thing, man. It's gonna be awesome. And this is sponsored by Something Real Barbecue, located at 2113 South Gordon Street, Alvin, Texas. Y'all go check them out. They're amazing. They're definitely amazing.
Yeah. Raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego. We pass it round, hot potato. Everything is nuevo. I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso. Need my bread, need that bankroll. Wake up, yes, Lord, I'm thankful. Another day on my schedule. Steady blocking the devil. I tell a hater, God bless you. Cherish moments that special. You gotta keep them.
All right, we are 100% back, guys. And this is some good medicine. Let's go. Before we left, we said, let's see, ointments and patches work almost instantly. So I knew about ointments and creams. I didn't know there was patches. So like icy hot patches.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Which is pretty much like they like to give like the vets those patches, like, you know, pain patches and stuff. You know, they get them addicted. You know, and it's like constant. So we try to get them off those too. So the patches, they come in like a big patch. You can cut them with scissors, so you can, like, you know, however big or small. Once you put it on, it stays on for 3 days. Mm-hmm. It's waterproof. You can wash it with soap and water, so if you got it on your hands, you're good. Once you peel it off, though, you're still going to feel the effects 3 or 4 days later. Oh, okay. So if you use it like medicine, that patch will last you pretty much all month long. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I leave directions. Even though you get the patch here, you're going to have a Post-it note. Mama Red said, if you cut it, it'll last you all month, because I want your medicine to last you. You know what I mean? We got RSOs. That's for our cancer patients, you know, our autistic kids. Like my Hannah Banana. This was my very first patient. She was a nonverbal, autistic. She's my Hannah Banana. She was on Ritalin. She was on Adderall. She was on Xanax because she had, you know, anxiety. When she went to school, like, she would cut up when her mom would drop her off, and the school would call her mom and be like, hey, we can't handle her, like, you know, come back type mess. And I saw her mom, like, just crying, like, what it do? And I sat down, talked to her, heard her, felt her, and I was like, do you trust me? You know, like, do you trust me with your child? I mean, I know what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm trying to not push drugs on her, but that's how some people see it, because they're trained different from back in the day, you know? Yeah. So you're also trying to deprogram their train of thought. Mm-hmm. And she had said, you know what? She's on Ritalin. She's on Adderall. I said, ooh, no wonder she can't really talk, because she having a mess. You know what I mean? She's a hot mess. So Hannah's now on nothing but THC capsules. Hannah now has friends at school. Hannah Banana can say red. Hannah Banana can say mom. Hannah Banana can tell her mom she don't like mayo now too.
That's awesome. That is awesome, man.
She's doing way better.
Man,
way
that's
better.
Great. That is great. I can't just keep ignoring this. If I donate a toy, can I get Mario? If that would be a trade and not a donate. Right. Oh man. I use ointments and drop CBD when I had hip pain. Man, this is amazing what you do. This is amazing. Like this is awesome. Let's talk about how did you come up with the name?
So Weed Life is something that I felt like, you know, I put the Y in it in life. A lot of people say like, this girl can't spell. Well, no, I can. I want you to ask me why. You know what I'm saying? So
make it stand out.
Yeah. So I got it on my nug, says Weed Life, and I said, you know what, it's mine. It's something I'm gonna go ahead and represent, and I'm gonna take leadership with it, and I'm gonna rock it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm doing like, dope. And you know, I don't know if a lot of y'all go to San Antonio, Texas, but we got something called Mexicana, and Mexicana is done with Edward Variel. He's homegrown chef. You know, he even does like underground shows, 5-course meals type mess. We got the cannabis plants growing there. You can actually see them growing. You go on the back patio. It's vibing. They've got a bus where you can walk on it. You can see the medicine. You know, there's a lady there gonna educate you. And God willing, you know, in Houston and everywhere else, we're gonna have this movement to where people be like, we can go here instead of to the doctor and pharmaceuticals. So we're still number one threat, and that's what we want. So we're doing big things, and that's what we're going to keep doing, is keep pressing for these kids, you know, and the vets.
Ruffling some feathers.
Even the way I said, yeah, I know. Big time.
This episode about to get flagged.
We gotta, you know, when the kids act up too in the schoolhouse, they give the parents a worksheet, and they say, fill this out, you know, because the kid's acting up or whatnot. And your wife being like in the education, she probably can relate, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like they had one option, and it was to go to Gulf Bend to this man named Dr. James Daughter. And I'm sorry, he looks like Buzz Lightyear, and he wants to press it Ritalin and Adderall on him. Like, oh yes, I'm wrong. no, nothing's really wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard this, when I came from Colorado, moved back to Texas, I was like, well, that's not good. So somebody's got to stand up for the kids. And I took it to heart. I paid $50 to the civil, it's just a civil matter for kids, and $50 for a lifetime change was like, let's go.
Definitely
let's
go.
Definitely,
so that's dope.
We went, and now, when the parents go, they have the option whether to take the kids to Gulf Bend or to call Mama Red and heal them naturally, with just maybe just some CBN or some, just CBD, something light, THC, they have an option now. We won. The kids that get to have their medicine, they get in their backpack. They don't have to drop it off at the nurse. They can put it in their pocket, their gummies, their chips. And I'm just like, we won that, you know what I mean? And that man's real mad at me, big time, big time, I see it, I feel it, he's military, and I'm like, well, my daddy was a Marine too, you were Army, what's up? We can go all day back and forth, but.
That's crazy, that's awesome what you're doing, it's definitely. Man, where do you see, where do you want to see your company to be in 5 years?
I want to see it to have testimonials running on the big screen with the kids. I want to see where the kids have a safe place to where they know, like, hey, they're not, taking drugs or somebody's labeling them. You know what I mean? I want to see them to where they're prospering in the community, to where they're able, if they want to do something different, we got options for them, like put the hemp farm. Like, I'm trying to start the hemp education class at the college. It's called Hemp Industrial 101. And I started that class in Wyoming. So if I know I can start that class in Wyoming on the Indian reservation, I could do it in my hometown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the big thing about that is the kids in high school that take FFA, 4-H, if they want to, they can participate, go out on the farm and get 2 college credits already right off the rip, just for doing something different.
Yeah.
I want them to have options in life, something to where it grasps them, gets their heart. You know what I mean? Like, just make a new ripple for these kids. And I see them in our community, and they're constantly asking me, Mama read this or Mama read that. Like, and I just stop and I listen to them. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to lead them the right way. And I just want them to do something different within the community. So I see my education center being a safe zone for them. I see it opening up big doors for them, to where they can go out in the world, and maybe we probably got a good farmer. You don't know, the best grower there is. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, come on with it, I'll guinea pig. Like, I'm praying that it just makes a change in our community, big time.
Yeah. So, why do you think it is that folks are so scared of cannabis? That is a great question. That is a great question. Took my question, but I like the participation. That is a great question, though, for real.
They're scared, right? Because of all the, like, how the police, label us. Like, for instance, I went to prison. They were trying to give me 20 years, and I'm not going to lie. That was a hard knock right there. And over a plant, something that I wasn't even, like my elder said, I can go ahead and say it now. My elder said, man, Mama, if they took I had a cannabis plant, a tomato plant, a cannabis plant, and I had busted the roots in together because I like spaghetti and make good marinara stuff, type stuff. They're like, you would have got 40 right off the rip if they pulled them. I was like, y'all can't say that. They're like, you already did your time. I was like, I don't care. Don't be saying that. Because it was just how they scare you and put that pressure on you. And it's how they label us. It's all about the money. That's all it is. It's about the money. They don't know how to tax it. They don't know what to do with it. They sit there at the Austin. They're just like, all you hear is money, money, money. You don't really hear them about healing. So that's pretty much what it is.
Making money off every person. And also, I believe, to answer the question, I think when it comes to we the people, especially with the older generation, you know what I mean? It's like it's in your mind. They put it in your mind your whole life that it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. You know what I mean? Drugs lead to marijuana leads to this. Gateway, it's gateway this and gateway that. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So once that's been in your mind for 50 plus years, and then time start changing, I can't even eat this shit. Time start changing.
Be careful.
As the time starts changing, for real. As it starts changing, you know what I mean? It's like they don't want to go with the change, you know what I mean? It's saying that, man, we got my guy E45 in the building, man, one of the greatest artists that's coming out of Texas right now, man. Big salutes to you, my guy, for real. Appreciate you, brother. Right. But that's just my opinion, you know what I mean? And see, it is true that folks in Cali can use their profits from dispensaries. Is it true that profits from dispensaries on their taxes? That tells the story right there.
That, yeah.
Damn.
Sad.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And like in Colorado, like I got an acre at Trinidad, you know, you're only allowed to grow so much. And if you grow over the limit, the state of Colorado says you have to give it away. You cannot sell what you overgrew.
Give my hard work away?
So we take it and we go downtown Denver, or we go to the Cuts in Thornton, you know, where the vets are and they're just homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like just trying to get, you know, we give it away, you know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy to me, you know, and I'm like, what you mean give it away? But that's their rules, you know what I mean? So we have to obey.
And that's what I was gonna ask you. So with every state have different laws and rules. Number one, let's back up for a minute. So are you able to operate throughout the all the states?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So how do you? That's a lot of education.
Yes.
You know, just on your part, having to go to every state and look up every state's laws and rules because they're all different. So
I got a lot of folders. I got a lot of folders. You know, people like cell phones, and I'm still old school to where I still write down stuff. You know what I mean? I just keep it like that. It's better for me. You know, I've had 2 strokes. People tell me they can't tell. I said, thank you for cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotten to where, yeah, I might say the same thing and repeat myself, but if that's all I got, come on, somebody. You know what I mean? If I ain't got no pain or no twitches or no face falling, you know what I mean? After second stroke, I'm showing live testimony. Like, it can be done. No heart medicine, no nothing. Like, everything is running good circulation and an amputee and able to walk without taking pain medicine. You know, first of all, number one thing I tell the vets too, I love it. They'll look at me like, man, Mama Red, you right. I'm like, well, why are you taking a Loratab for something that's not there? Like, oh, my leg hurt. I'm like, but it's not there. What are you doing? And they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. What do we do? I'm like, just put this lotion on you. And they're like, put it on. And, you know, it's right there. And that's where the VA clinic is starting. They're starting to, who is that lady right there? They're starting to recognize nursing homes are starting to recognize. And,
that's dope.
You know, I got a couple nursing homes to where they're just like, every time you come in, those patients act like they can't move. But the second they see your car, they in that wheelchair, and I see them at the door. I'm like, what you mean they haven't been moving all week? They're right there, like you're hugging me, like they're like, yeah. When they see your car, all of a sudden they got life, you know. So I know that I'm causing little ripples. So, but no, for real, y'all can look me up. I need some help in South Texas and all this area.
So you are a miracle, sis. God is using you. Big facts, big facts. But yeah, y'all can look her up. Here's her card. Here's her information.
There's patient testimonies on my page. The kids will get you have tissues.
That's dope. That's dope. You have any events coming up?
So right now I got San Antonio at Mexicana. I'm not sure what they're doing, some Christmas or whatnot that he's got going, but get to take my family there. I'm excited for them to meet everybody for the first time down there and see what we do down there in San Antonio. And as long as he can stop trying to recruit me to move there, I just don't do big cities. I'm a little country girl. I'm in the garden. I like it there. You know, but I need to get out and, you know, start telling people their rights and what they can do, you know, and a lot of people that have just now, it's 2023, 2024, you know, anybody gets arrested for cannabis or anything like that, under 2 ounces, call me too. I can go ahead and get that off for you too. We'll just get you a card and get that card and then that, you know, go to court. Oh, I'm a medical cannabis patient. They'll go ahead and just say, oh, I'm done with you. And they don't know what to do. You know, we're flooding them so much that we're just going to keep flooding them, you know, until we're done with y'all. So.
That's amazing. You definitely doing some amazing work. You definitely for real. In saying that, we're going to run into another commercial real quick. It is that time of the year, guys. The Regular Talk Podcast have partnered up with 97.9 The Box and Hustle Town Network. Big shout out to Infamous Tex. We have over 10 drop-off locations for the toy drive. Come join us on 45 and Cross Timbers and Walmart 45 and Cross Timbers in Houston, Texas. It's gonna be dope. We have a bunch of artists gonna be showing up. A bunch of everybody just buying toys for the kids. You know what I mean? And then on the 17th at Church 633. We're going to be doing the actual toy giveaway. So everybody come on out for a good cause. I'll be on the mic all night at the toy drive on Wednesday on the 13th. So y'all come check us out, man. It's going to be awesome.
And it's that time of the year, man. The Hustletown Toy Drive is back. And of course, partnering with Screwed Up Records and Tapes right here in the South Side, giving back to all these kids right here in the city. Now we do it in the H-Town, man. Sauce, let them know what's up.
Hey, man, come by Screwed Up Records and Tapes, 3538 West Youthway, 7 days a week, 2 to 9 p.m., man. Drop out some toys, fill up your toy box, man. We got some other locations too, right?
That's right, over 10 locations all across town. Of course, check out the locations on Hustletown Net on the Instagram so you see where you want to come drop off at. Again, come share some toys, share some joys with girls and boys. You know,
that time of year, man. Go fill this box up, man.
That's right, man. Right here for Screwed Up Records and Tapes, man. You know what it is, man. Screw Love. And we're doing it big for H-Town, man. Don't forget, man. Come drop off. It's going down.
So yeah, y'all come on out, man. Like I said, there's 10 plus locations. Go to Hustletown Network's Instagram page for every location. It's for a good cause, man. 'Tis the season. Man, do we have any more comments? Let's see. So if I can't get Mario, can I get Luigi? Man, this. Oh man, yo, I love it. I love the spirit. And no, you can't. That's awesome. Let's see. What else do we have for the people? What else do we have for them? This was amazing. This was definitely awesome. I enjoyed having you here. Is there anything you want to say to all your supporters? And
Thank you, like 110% for pushing me, pulling me from the garden and telling me that we needed a voice. You know, like I was kind of, I don't want to do it, but then I noticed nobody else was doing it. So my church house at San Juan 316 off Water Street, I really appreciate you because like I drop everything at the altar there. You know what I'm saying? And Pastor Solo like backs me 110% and tells me, God grew it.
That's right, God.
So
God grew it. Let's go.
On my business cards, it also goes off Genesis where it talks about, the flower and the fruit, and we're here to love and heal. And I feel like, God's doing big things and I just want to see like big things. And without my supporters or my elders or any of the patients, I could not be doing what I'm doing, period. Like people will call me a drug dealer, tell me I push drugs on kids, and then I see her and I'm like, call me that again. I wish you won't front her. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I know I'm cause and effect.
You're doing amazing things. It's definitely awesome, man. For real.
Thank you.
I didn't even know you called me, cuz I didn't know you called. I didn't even know. My phone's on do not disturb for people like you. Man, I'm gonna call you when I'm done, bro. I love you, cuz. Man, it's saying that we're gonna go ahead and end this interview. If anybody's coming tonight, not if anybody, you guys come tonight, you know what I mean, to the Records 100 celebration at the Great Kanaka's Atomic Tiki Bar. It's gonna be dope. We got a bunch of artists performing. We got 3 comedians performing. I'll be hosting. We got my guy, That Boy Stupid. The comedian co-hosting. We got LMFJ, one of the top producers and DJs in the country. On the 1s and 2s, it's gonna be awesome, man. We got the legendary Be Someone it's gonna be one of the vendors. We got my guy Andrew Rodriguez with Red Ink. Y'all come check it out, man. It's gonna be really dope. I appreciate every single one of y'all. But before we go, we are closing the year strong, and I say really, really strong with the Laugh Your Ass Off comedy show / hip hop nights. So y'all definitely come out, man. Hit me up for tickets. Tickets are starting at $25. We got 10 comedians. We got 10 comedians, and we also got seven artists that's gonna be performing. Doors open at 8:00. Show starts at 8:30. So y'all come check us out. It's gonna be dope at the Concert Pub. Like I said, contact me for tickets. In saying that, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Like I said, once again, we are live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. Man, I appreciate every one of you guys. We are out of here. H-Town, stand